Good evening, Crabs fans around the world and around the block listening on the World Wide Web and on the radio. It's time for exciting Crabs baseball. Hey there, this is Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner, and we're very excited tonight to bring you all the Rock'em Sock'em baseball action as the Crabs take on the California Expos for Game 2 of a 3-game series. The Crabs dominating the Expos last night 12-2, looking for a similar outcome tonight. The Expos obviously trying to come back after a tough loss last night. It's Pirate Night at the ballpark. Lots of people out here dressed like, it's amazing how many people just have like pirate get-ups around that they can just dress up in and come out to the ballpark. But there's lots of them out today, and everybody having a good time, and the seats are filling up. There's no band tonight, but plenty of space to sit and people watch and to watch some great baseball. What do you think, Liam?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good night. Lots of pirate costumes around. Looking to take the series tonight.
2 out of 3. Maybe sweep tomorrow if we can win tonight, too. The Expos going with a pretty similar lineup tonight that they had last night. Why don't we just go ahead and give them the lineup?
All right. So for the Expos tonight, leading off will be the shortstop Andrew Renteria. Batting second will be the right fielder Chase Prieto. Batting third will be the first baseman Jace Chamberlain. Batting fourth will be the left fielder Rylan Greenlee. Batting fifth will be the second baseman Ricky Garcia. Batting sixth will be the center fielder Isaiah Haddad. Batting seventh will be the catcher Zach Sarando. Batting eighth will be the designated hitter Nico Rossi. Batting ninth will be the third baseman Bronson Chamberlain. And on the mound tonight for the Expos will be Jack Rietsma.
All right, thank you, Liam. A slightly different lineup for the Crabs tonight than they had last night. It's leading off. They're leading off with Riley Cleary in center field. Jalen Smith is at second base, batting second. Coco Figueredo back in the lineup tonight, batting third at third base. Damian Henderson, who had another spectacular night at the plate last night, a home run and I think a double last night, is batting cleanup, and he's the DH. Ryan Higgins at shortstop bats fifth. Bryce Kirk is at first base, batting sixth. Chase Thompson in left field bats seventh. Dom Soto is the catcher, and he's batting eighth. And out in right field, Kyle Nell is batting ninth. On the mound for the Crabs tonight is Kyle Prusmeyer, and I think Kyle only pitched on the road for the Crabs so far. He's only pitched 3 1/3 innings in one game. He didn't start that game. He came in relief, and in those 3 1/3 innings, he gave up 5 hits and 1 run, which was earned. He didn't walk anybody, but he struck out 4 batters. So kind of a small sample there to judge on Prusmeyer's season so far, but he'll get the start tonight for the Crabs, who are in these tie-dye, red, white, and blue tie-dye tops that are kind of blowing my mind with the whirlpool on them. It's kind of freaking me out.
It's kind of like an optical illusion.
Yeah,
a little bit.
it's messing with my head a little bit here, and might make it hard for me to call the game tonight. So I'm tripping kind of hard right now on the whole thing. But anyway, and the Expos are in their red and white caps. And I don't know what else they're wearing. I don't see any Expos out today. They're all they're blue tops. Same thing they wore last night.
Yep. They're hot dog on a stick.
Hot dog on a stick
uniforms.
Look. The wind is blowing leisurely out towards center field tonight. It's been a on and off overcast. Not really overcast today. Sort of in and out cloudy all day. It's been actually a fairly beautiful day on the North Coast. Had a really nice lunch up in Trinidad this afternoon, and it was really gorgeous out on the water, and just a nice day all around here in Humboldt. And now time to top it all off with some Crabs baseball. They are exchanging lineups now. Let's go back to the studio for, I see one of the umpires actually has an eye patch on in honor of Pirate Night, I hope.
Nice.
And
I think that's Brian Rose out there with the eye patch.
And, it's sort of ironic because it can only help. Let's put it this way. It can only help. Anyway, let's go back to the studio for a quick break. We'll come back with a national anthem and some exciting Crabs baseball. This is 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. They're introducing the players as we speak, and it's a. I'm just thinking what a nice thing it is for the Crabs to do is to have Pirates Night, because it really gives people who would like to dress like pirates all the time, but don't do it because of there may be a little bit of social pressure not to do that on a daily basis, like show up at work as a pirate or whatever. It gives them a chance to get on their pirate gear and come on out and sort of enjoy themselves out in public. And, I think it's a great thing the Crabs are doing for those folks who would ordinarily dress like a pirate but just don't do it.
Yeah, I agree. It's good. A lot of good theme nights coming up. Cowboy night, 60s night, looking forward to that.
We have one for every decade until the 2000s, don't we? No, we don't have a 90s night. The 90s were so boring. You can't really have a night. What are you going to do for 90s night? I mean,
yeah.
Pocket full of kryptonite or something, and that's about it, really. Let me give you some stats on the Crabs, who are now 11-10. They are above 500 for the first time this season. Their team ERA is 4.790, which is, I think, pretty high relative to former teams, although it's coming down. I mean, the Crabs are definitely on a roll, let's put it that way.
It's getting better.
They started off really shaky, but since they've gotten home from the road trip, really, actually since the end of the road trip, they've been playing some great baseball, and I saw that the head coach Robin Guyver in the news last night was saying that they're playing on a whole new level, and I think that's accurate. They do appear to be playing on a whole new level. But anyway, the team ERA is 4.790, which is a little bit high. They have given up 121 runs in 186 innings. They have struck out 222 batters and walked only 104, so those are good numbers. The strikeout to walk ratio. The team batting average, well, we're not going to get to that because we'll get to that after the national anthem. Quentin Lax will do a guitar version of the national anthem on his electric guitar. All right, pretty good. Young Quentin with the young maestro with the national anthem. Nice guitar.
Yeah, it was a good one.
I was kind of expecting him to light it on fire when it was over, but I think that's been done. All right, we're ready to start the ball game. Oh, what I was saying, so I was giving the Crabs team stats. So the team batting average is up to 271 now with a 389 on base percentage. Those are great numbers. And the team slugging average is 398. That, I think, is lower than prior teams. They don't hit a lot of home runs except for Henderson.
Yeah.
And their first pitch is out. It's a Pirate out there delivering the first pitch. And as a team, they have now scored 140 runs. And they've given up 121, so they've scored more runs now than they've given up. And that's actually a recent phenomenon. For a while they'd given up quite a few more than they'd scored.
Well, going into the road trip, they had a big minus run differential.
Yeah.
So now they've overcome that, which is really good. And it shows how they've turned around their season after the road trip.
Yeah, the road trip really was pivotal. All right, so Kyle Prusmeyer. It's Prusmeyer, is that right? Prusmeyer.
Yes, I believe so.
Kyle Prusmeyer out taking his warm-up pitches. It's Dom Soto catching, Bryce Kirk at first, Jalen Smith at second, Kiko Figueredo is at third, Coco Figueredo at third, Ryan Higgins at short, Chase Thompson in left, Riley Cleary in center, and Kyle Nell is out in right field. So some people playing in positions they don't normally play in. Soto, I think, has caught before, but normally doesn't, and Kyle Nell usually plays on the infield.
We'll see. I mean, in the past this season, when guys have been out of position.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Nell was out of position for a lot of the season until Jalen, and now that Jalen Smith and Ryan Higgins have joined the team, they have their intended infield, as it were.
Yeah. That would be good. The infield has been an issue at times this season, but has gotten better as of late.
Yeah, the infield's gotten steadier for sure. All right, we're ready to go. Andrew Renteria leads off for the Expos.
Starting things off for the Expos, the shortstop number 2, Andrew Renteria.
Renteria last night was 0 for 3. And the first pitch is taken for a strike at the knee. So, do we know who the umpires are tonight?
Yes, we do. At home plate is Topo Padilla. At first base, Michael Cowan. At third base, Brian Rose.
Very good, thank you. Next pitch is fouled out of play. So Prusmeyer quickly ahead of Renteria 0-2. Prusmeyer, left-handed pitcher. No, actually, no, he's not. I don't know where I got that idea. Swung on and missed. He blows a fastball past Renteria for strikeout number 1.
Next up, right fielder number 15, Chase Prieto.
Here's Chase Prieto. Prieto last night was 0 for 3. First pitch is a fastball. Ooh, I don't know where that missed. I guess high. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. The 1-1, I guess, missed low. 2-1.
Tight zone so far.
There's a fastball that misses down and in, and it's 3-1 now on Chase Prieto. Three-one pitch, foul tipped, and the count goes full. Quieter night at the ballpark. It's amazing the sound level difference at the ballpark when the band's not here.
Yeah, it's a little rowdier when the band is
It's
here.
rowdier and it's quieter when they're not. 3-2 pitch is hit in the air to center field. Coming in on it is Cleary, and it's going to drop in front of him for a base hit. So Prieto aboard with 1 out.
Tonight's game sponsored Lasco's Brewery.
A Texas Leaguer, they call that. Can of corn.
The hazy IPA.
Bloop single.
Pale ale.
Duck snort.
Duck snort.
Yep.
At the plate,
At any rate, he's at first for Jace Chamberlain, the first baseman. Chamberlain was the DH in last night's game. He was 1 for 4 with a run scored. He can put him on the board in a hurry, this guy. Here's the pitch. And he hits it high in the air to shallow left field. Thompson comes in on it, and there's a 2-away. Rylan Greeley will be the batter.
Next up, left fielder number 11, Rylan Greeley.
0 for 3 last night with a walk and a run scored. Runner with a short lead over at first. And the next pitch is hit hard on the ground over the first and picked up by Kirk. He will step on the bag, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left at the end of half an inning. It's the Expos nothing. Crabs coming to bat. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, bottom of the first inning, the Crabs will have Riley Cleary, Jalen Smith, and Coco Figueredo against Jack Rietsma. I believe Rietsma pitched here last year for the Expos, too. He's fairly familiar to me, right-handed pitcher. Rietsma is a sophomore at San Francisco State University. Defensively, the Expos are as follows. It's Rietsma on the mound. Zach Sarando is the catcher. Jace Chamberlain's at first. Ricky Garcia is the shortstop, second baseman. Bronson Chamberlain at third. Andrew Renteria at short. Rylan Greeley in left. Isaiah Haddad in center. And Chase Prieto is out in right field. So Riley Cleary to lead it off. Cleary comes in 12 games. He's batting .256. He didn't play in last night's game. And here's the first pitch to Cleary, and it's a slider that misses low and outside. The 1-0. Fastball misses. Oh, catches the outside corner. 1-1. I'm baffled by this strike zone ump. One and one the count. And there's a breaking pitch that misses inside. 2-1.
Topo Padilla making his Arcata Ballpark debut behind the plate. Debuted last night as an umpire here.
Swing and a miss. A big cut there, and it's 2-2 to Cleary. Well, so far, 2-1 the count, actually. So far, I have to say, I'm not so sure about his strike zone. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Now it's 2-2, I think. Oh, no, it is 3-2. I thought it was 3-2. I thought it was 2-2, and it looked like he was signaling. Anyway, it's 3-2. Slider swung on and missed. Good pitch. Cleary's gone on strikes. One away. Here's Jalen Smith. In 5 games, he's batting .200. He was 0 for 5 last night. Here's the pitch. Fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Okay. 0-1 the count. Hammer down a left field line, past the reach of the third baseman. Over to get it is Greenlee, and he'll have to hold it first.
He was almost halfway to second.
Yeah.
Had to go back.
He hit the ball so hard that he couldn't make it to second. That's a pretty hard hit single. So Jalen Smith aboard. He got a pitch up in the zone and really smacked it.
Up to the plate, your third baseman, number 1, Coco Figueredo.
And here's Coco Figueredo. Didn't play last night. Comes in batting .342, a .484 on base percentage, and a .466 slugging average. So some fine numbers for Coco and doing what Coco does, get on base.
He's got that money ball mentality.
Yes, he does. We like the money ball mentality. 20 walks on the season he has. The next closest guy has 12.
Just get on base.
And he shows bunt and takes the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. This is a mighty wide strike zone.
Well, it was really tight
This
in
is
the top of the first.
Suddenly gotten as wide as the
Yeah.
whole great outdoors. I don't know what. Smith takes his lead over at first.
It's not working for the Crabs right now.
0-1 the count. And there's a slider that misses down low and inside. So a ball and a strike. Smith takes his lead. Reitsma glances over there, and now he deals, and that's foul tipped off the catcher's mask and up against the screen. So 1-2 now the count to Coco Figueredo. Damian Henderson on deck. Crabs like to get Henderson up there. This guy's on. Because there's a good chance they're coming in.
Oh, boy. Cannot wait.
1-2 the count. And he reaches out and hits that one over to third on a couple of hops. The throw to second is all they're going to get because the throw was high, and a nice play by Garcia to reach and grab it, but no chance for the double play. So Figueredo aboard on the fielder's choice. Smith forced at second, and with 2 outs, here is Damian Henderson. And just some unbelievable numbers from this guy. He's batting .383. His on-base average is .500. He's slugging .917.
Video game numbers.
He's slugging .917.
Those
That is
are
ridiculous.
pure-
Babe Ruth never slugged more than, I think, .830 or something. Fastball misses inside. 1-0. Not that we're in the same kind of league, but relative to other players,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, he's just that's how much better of a season he's having than pretty much anybody coming into the park or playing in this park. 1-0 the count. And the next pitch is a breaking pitch hit on the ground foul past third base. So 1-1 the count to Henderson. Last night he had 2 hits, including a home run. He scored 3 runs. And the next pitch is a fastball that misses high and outside. 2-1 now. And even when he wasn't hitting the ball for home runs and hits, he was hitting the ball hard foul. He hit several foul balls.
He hit one of the loudest
were
foul
crushed.
balls I've ever
Yeah.
heard
Yeah.
and seen. Last
He had
night.
actually 2 of the loudest foul balls I've ever heard. I mean, then he had, the next time he came up, he hit another one.
Yeah. Hit one across F Street.
2-1 is a breaking pitch in on the hands, and he fouls it over towards the Expos dugout. So the count now even to Damian Henderson.
I think Jack Rietsma got away with that pitch.
Yeah, I think he did too. Don't want to put too many up there. Figueredo over at first. Short lead. 2 outs. Just getting started. Bottom of the first inning, no score. 2-2 to Henderson. Here's the pitch, and he hits that in the center field. Going back on it is Haddad, and he has it for out number 3. No runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and a runner left. And at the end of 1, we have a score of 0-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we are back. Top of the second inning. Ricky Garcia, Isaiah Haddad, and Zach Sarando for the Expos against Kyle Prusmeyer. Both teams with a hit. No score yet. And here's Ricky Garcia. Garcia last night
Number 2 for the Expos. Second baseman number 6, Ricky Garcia.
was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. So he was responsible for both runs that the Expos got last night. 12-2 drubbing on the part of the Crabs. Expos were never in the game last night. Fastball away, 1-0. Crabs got 5 in the first, I think it was. 4 in the first. And they never looked back. There's a fastball away, 2-0. And last night, the Expos defense let them down. Had some poor defense on the infield. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. And there's a grounder out to second base. Smith. Easy play, 1 away. Josh Moeller has pitched great last night for the Crabs. A perfect game through 6 1/3.
Next up, center fielder number 10, Isaiah Haddad.
Here's Isaiah Haddad, center fielder. Haddad last night was 0 for 3. And the pitch to him is fouled out onto F Street. 0-1 the count. He shows bunt and takes the pitch high and outside. A ball and a strike now the count. The 1-1 misses low. Two balls and a strike. And the next pitch is tapped off his foot, I guess, foul. Two and 2 the count.
Much brighter night tonight than last night.
Yeah, the sun's shining through some of these big fluffy clouds. Prusmeyer's next pitch is a slider that misses outside. It's actually a really beautiful night.
Yeah, it is.
In Arcata tonight. Prusmeyer winds, and here's the next pitch. In the air to shallow right center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And bobbled out in center. He goes to second, and he is... what?
Okay. Single.
Called him safe. Was that Cleary that bobbled it out there? Who bobbled? Was that Cleary that bobbled? Okay, so E8. Single E8. So that'll be an error on Riley Cleary as he advances to second after Cleary bobbled it. I thought he was out at second, but what do I know?
Yeah.
Here's Sarando.
That's why we are not umpires.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
But I heard that
That's not why I'm not an umpire.
I heard that they have you on the umpire's payroll.
I was going to say, I'm going to... 0-1 the count.
Getting those umpire checks.
No, not me. 0-1 the count. Runner dashing around off second, and the next pitch misses high. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped in the air, shallow right field. Coming in is Nell. He's got it. The runner is not going to be able to advance. 2 away.
Tonight's game sponsor Roscoe's Brewery. They brought a couple of their specialty beers.
So here's Nico Rossi.
The ballpark, the hazy IPA and the Arg Pale Ale. Available at the beer vendor by the snack.
Rossi last night
Krista over at the Annex
was 0 for 2.
has beers to wet your whistle as well. We're on Pirate Nights.
And Soto out to the mound. I don't know what he's saying to Persmeyer, but whatever he said, he's finished. And now we're ready to go. 2 outs, runner out at second.
7, Nico Rossi.
And here's Rossi, the DH tonight. Here's the pitch. Fastball is high. 1-0 the count. Smaller crowd tonight than last night. Probably about 500 people, I'd say, tonight. Now the wind is shifted and looks like it's actually blowing out towards right field. We don't see that too often out here. Here's the pitch. Fouled out onto the sidewalk. So a ball and a strike now to count to Rossi. From the set, here comes the 1-1. Breaking pitch grounded out to shortstop. Higgins has it. Throw to first is in time to end the inning. No runs, a hit, no one error, a runner left, and at the end of an inning and a half, no score. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, bottom of the second inning. Ryan Higgins, Bryce Kirk, and Chase Thompson to bat for the Crabs. No score. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Expos. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error for the Crabs. Pirate Night at the Arcata Ballpark against the California Expos, who are located in the Central Valley out near Fresno. I don't know where they play their games, but
Their website does not offer very much information.
No.
No schedule. They have their roster, but no stats, no schedule or anything. Help us out a little bit.
it takes a lot to run a team if you've only got like a coach and a manager and
Yeah.
that's it. You know, I mean, the Crabs,
Oh,
our
yeah,
operation takes,
tons of people.
more than 12, board of directors of 12 people. That's not including all the volunteers and everybody just to put on the show. So, yeah, it's hard for these teams that only have a couple guys running them. There's a fastball away, 1-0 now to Higgins.
Yeah, and it's easy for me to say, just put everything online. Well, that's not necessarily easy to do. It's a
Yeah.
lot of information you have to put up there.
Higgins in 3 games is off to a good start with the Crabs. Fast next pitch misses down and in, 2-0. Higgins in 14 at-bats has 8 hits, including a double and 3 RBIs. So since joining the Crabs 3 games ago, he's had a good start. 2-0 pitch is, wow, I guess high. I don't know what else to say. It was right down the middle.
Still
So
trying
it
to
had to have been
figure
high.
out,
Topo Padilla's strike zone.
3-0 is tapped down towards third, but it's foul. He was swinging 3-0 on that, huh? Don't see that too often.
Well, he showed us he can hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily against hitting 3-0. I mean, you're likely to see a good pitch 3-0. So, 3-1 count is a wow.
Okay.
Ball 4. Wow. Okay. Well, if I weren't rooting for the Crabs, I'd be livid right now. But
I'm sure the Expos dugout is getting a little restless.
but since I'm rooting for the Crabs,
Me too.
great call.
Hey.
Good job. So Higgins over at first. Here's Kirk. Here's the pitch. Misses low, 1-0. From the set, the 1-0 pitch is a breaking pitch. Is a strike on the outside corner. Oh, can I tell the strike zone is more or less shaped like a cross.
Yeah, I don't know.
1-1 the
Usually
count.
you can
You know,
figure out
and there's a
those-
vertical bar that is a strike, and then there's like a really wide middle bar, and that's lined in the right field, and that is going to drop for a base hit. So Kirk with the single to right puts runners on first and second with nobody out for Chase Thompson. Thompson didn't play in last night's, I don't think. Maybe he did, actually. No, I didn't think so. Thompson didn't play in last night's game. He comes in batting. Carter Thompson, excuse me, batting 161 in 16 games. 10 RBIs. Chance for more here. First and second. He shows bunt, and it's a good one down towards third. Bare hand throw to first is just in time to get him. A nice play by the third baseman, Chamberlain.
Beautiful bunt.
So the sacrifice is successful. One away. On the play, Higgins goes to third, and Kirk goes to second. And that brings Dom Soto to the bat.
Next up, the catcher, number 16, Dom Soto.
Soto didn't play last night. He's batting .224. Second and third, one out. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses low and inside. 1-0 to Soto. The 1-0. Tapper over the mound out towards second base. That'll score the run. On the play, Kirk goes to third, and Higgins comes in. 2 away. So gives Soto an RBI. And here's Kyle Nell.
Next up, your right fielder, number 4, Kyle Nell.
Nell did not play last night. He's batting .246. One nothing Crabs. Here's the pitch. Fastball is high. The 1-0. All the way to the backstop, and wisely, Bryce Kirk holds up his third because the ball rebounded right back to the catcher, as it often does here.
Yeah, it's hard to score here if a ball
Gets past the catcher and gets to the backstop. Backstop's not too far away from home plate, and it's pretty bouncy.
And it's bouncy, yeah. Balls tend to bounce right back to the catcher here. As many visiting players have, much to their sadness, a sad story to tell about the time they got thrown out on a wild pitch. There's a soft liner out to second base, and that'll end the inning.
I want to hear that story.
But the Crabs get a run on a hit. There were no errors and a runner left, and at the end of 2, they're up 1-0. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we're back. Thanks to Compass Community Credit Union, located in Arcata 10th and G, offering free checking with no requirements. Call them at 443-8662 or visit compassccu.org for all your banking needs. Thanks also to Solutions for Small Businesses, providing bookkeeping and accounting support to small business owners, including full-service payroll processing, located at 8th and N in Arcata. For more information, call 267-7923 or visit www.solutionsforsb.com. All right, Crabs up 1-0, top of the third. We'll start with the 9-hitter for the Expos, Bronson Chamberlain, and then back to the top of their order.
Crabs alumni and parents weekend. Fireworks night Saturday. Get your tickets early. At the plate for the California Expos, number 13, Bronson Chamberlain.
Chamberlain was 1 for 4 last night, and he hits a high bounder out to second base. Smith, the high hop, has it for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out in the third. Back to the top of the order. Here's Andrew Renteria. Renteria struck out in the first inning.
For the Expos, number 2, Andrew Renteria.
Here's the pitch, grounded out slowly out towards third. Figueredo has it, spins, and throws him out. Nicely done by Coco Figueredo on a ball that was hit a slow hopper out towards the hole, and a very gracefully executed play by Coco Figueredo. 2 away. Here's Chase Prieto. Prieto singled in his first at-bat.
Next up, number 15, Chase Prieto.
And the pitch to Prieto is a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Oh, that was a sweet breaking pitch that's called a ball. Low, I guess. 1-1 the count. This is a mysterious strike zone. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled up against the screen.
Can you draw the strike zone for me,
1 and 2.
Benjamin?
I've decided it's sort of blob shaped. It's
I want to see your interpretation on
It's
paper.
kind of looks like this. It's kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of onion shaped.
Looks about right.
1-2 pitch. On one hop through the right side for a base hit. Second hit of the night for Prieto. So he's aboard with 2 outs. And here's Jace Chamberlain, fly to left in his first at bat.
Chamberlain.
Runner takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Prusmeyer sets. Glance at first and deals. In the air to right field. Coming in on it now is Henderson, and he has it. Nell, actually, and he has it for out number 3. No runs, a hit, no errors, a runner left. And at the end of 2.5, it's 1-0 Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. We are back, and we're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Top of the order for the Crabs, Cleary, Smith, and Coco Figueredo. Crabs leading 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Expos. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Crabs. Turning into a lovely evening at the ballpark. Thanks, by the way, to C.K. Johnson Industries, a full-service manufacturing firm specializing in structural steel fabrication and concrete. Their work is found in scores of bridges and civil engineering projects all over the United States and Canada. And they do it all from their Arcata office, and they are very proud supporters of Crabs Baseball, and we're proud to have them as supporters. All right, here's Riley Cleary, struck out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Fastball away, 1-0. Jack Rietzma out on the mound for his 3rd inning of work. And there's a line drive into center field for a base hit. Leadoff runner aboard for the Crabs. And here's Jalen Smith. I'm really curious to know what he's writing in the dirt when he comes up to bat. It's 3 symbols. Smith hit the ball very hard in his first at bat, a single to right. Actually, hit the ball very hard twice. He hit a hard foul ball, and then he hit a hard single. Cleary over at first. Takes his lead. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball that misses inside. The 1-0 in the air to center field. Coming in on it is Haddad, and he has it in shallow center field for the first out. So 1 away. Cleary holds it first, and here's Coco Figueredo hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning.
Next up, number 1, Coco Figueredo.
Cleary takes his lead. In on the grass at third. Here's the pitch. And Cleary goes, and the catcher can't find the ball in the dirt. And Cleary has a stolen base. So he's in scoring position now with 1 out. And the count's 1-0 to Figueredo. The 1-0. Breaking pitch is in there at the knees for a strike. Good pitch. 1-1. The 1-1. Breaking pitch is hit hard but foul, wide of third. So 1 and 2 strikes to count to Figueredo. Damian Henderson on deck. One and 2. And the pitch. Breaking pitch. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit. Cleary is being waved around third. He's coming. Here comes the throw. It's going to be a close play, and he's a dead duck.
Man.
Figueredo goes to second on the play. A great throw by Isaiah Haddad in center field. The ball was not hit that deep. And Haddad threw a strike, and he was out by quite a bit.
That was a great throw. It was a much better throw than I was expecting. Boy.
2 away. Figueredo at second now. And he goes to second on the throw. Krabs took a chance early. Can't blame him for that, but he was out by about 1.5 miles. So here's Henderson lined to center in his first at bat. Figueredo takes his lead out at second. Look out at second, and here's Rietsma's pitch. And a big swing and a breaking pitch, and he missed it. Man.
That was another one that
got away with.
Jack Rietsma should be feeling very fortunate out there.
See that Henderson look out there after he missed it?
Yeah. He's not happy with himself. He knows he should have had it.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball away, 1-1. The 1-1 to Henderson. Hammered foul.
Oh, boy.
Jeez. Man, the ball just explodes off his bat. All right, 1 and 2 now to Henderson. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the count is even. Two balls, 2 strikes. Figueredo out at second. Here's the pitch. Another breaking pitch that hangs up, but he hits it, flaps it foul. So we'll do it again with the count even. To Damian Henderson. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ooh, that just missed high, and the count's full. Three and 2. Figueredo goes. Here's the pitch. In the air, left center field. That's going to be into the gap. Figueredo's going to score easily. Henderson on his way to second as the ball rolls all the way up against the fence. He's going for 3. The throw is into the shortstop, and he will be in there with a triple to give the Crabs a 2-0 lead. Damian Henderson continues to slash and burn the opposition.
The interesting thing about that fly ball, it looked like it was heading right towards the center fielder, and then
it had a lot of spin on it.
It kind of tailed off to the left
and
dropped right into the gap. That was pretty.
It had a lot of spin.
Next up, number 38, Ryan Higgins.
So Henderson over at third now, and here's Higgins. 2-0 Crabs. And the first pitch to Higgins is taken low, 1-0. One another count. Higgins over at third. And the pitch. Oh, hit him on the back. That smarts, I think, because that was a fastball. He's okay. Obviously a pitch that got away. But Higgins will go to first, and that'll put runners on the corners for the Crabs for Bryce Kirk, who singled in his first at bat.
Well, that's a hit by pitch you can hear.
Ooh, yeah, no, I didn't like the sound of that much. Yeah, when you can hear it all the way up here like that.
And it wasn't hitting the bat. Or
you know it's smart.
It hit the body. You could hear
yeah.
it.
That was a fuck. That's going to be... It's going to be a little sore later.
Yeah, it might bruise up a little bit.
So here's Kirk with runners on the corners. And there's a breaking pitch right over the heart of the plate for a called strike. A run is in for the Crabs. They're up 2-0 in the bottom of the third inning. Here's the 0-1. Runner on first goes. The pitch is outside. No throw down. A fake throw to second. Now a throw to third that goes into left field because the third baseman never saw it. It was right into the sun. And Henderson will score on the throwing error by the catcher. That's a tough error on the catcher, Sarando, though, because it wasn't a terrible throw. It was just that Chamberlain is looking right into the sun this time of day, and the ball, he obviously just never saw it. He just ducked. So the Crabs now up 3-0. Higgins out at second with a stolen base. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. Lined into the center field for a base hit. Higgins is being waved around third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close again. This time it's slightly offline. The run scores. Throw down to second. Not in time. 4-0 Crabs. RBI single for Bryce Kirk, and he goes to second on the throw. Carter Thompson to the bat. Thompson sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. He gets hit on the elbow.
Oh, boy, that one hurts, too. Oh.
He's fine. He's heading down to first. So some unfortunate wildness on the part of Jack Rietsma here. That's a second fastball that's rushed in on a right-handed hitter and hit him. They don't have anybody in the bullpen, but here comes the manager out. So Kirk at second now, Thompson at first. And Dom Soto will be the batter. Four nothing Crabs. Chance for more here for Dom Soto with runners on first and second. And 2 outs. And the first pitch is a breaking pitch taken for a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. 0-1 the count. The next pitch, breaking pitch, hit in the air to shallow left field. Greenlee coming in on it, and he has it for the third out. But the Crabs get 3 more runs on 3 hits. There was an error and 2 left, and at the end of 3, the Crabs are up 4-0. Stay tuned. Liam is going to be here to bring you all the middle inning action. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, top of the 4th inning, and here's Mr. Warner to bring you all the action.
Thank you, Benjamin. Rylan Greenlee will step in against Kyle Prusmeyer and take a pitch outside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, swung on and grounded foul down the first base line. It's 1-1. Crabs lead the California Expos 4-0. Top of the 4th inning. The 1-1 is swung on and missed. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch, swung on and popped up left side of the infield. Ryan Higgins will make the catch, a shortstop. 1 down. That'll bring up Ricky Garcia. First pitch to Garcia is up high. It's 1-0. One 0 pitch, swung on and popped up on the left side of the infield. Coco Figueredo will set up camp under it, make the catch. 2 down. That's going to bring up Isaiah Haddad. Center fielder, he has a strong arm. Threw out a runner earlier in the game for the Crabs at home plate. And almost threw out another one. First pitch to Haddad is swung on and driven into center field. Cleary racing back at the fence, and it's over his head and up against the wall. Isaiah Haddad's going to cruise into second with a 2-out double. Guess he can hit too. That's going to bring up Zach Sorondo. Runner on second, 2 down. First pitch to Sorondo is in there for a called strike 1, 0-1. Kickoff move to second. Isaiah Haddad back in safely. The one to Sorondo is up high. They've got the runner picked off. Throw to third, and they got him. Kyle Prusmeyer had Isaiah Haddad picked off between second and third, and the throw to Coco Figueredo gets him out, and that will end the top of the fourth inning. The score is 4-0 Crabs as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Compass Community Credit Union. Want a better bank? Compass Credit Union is now open in Arcata at 10th and G Streets. We offer free checking with 0 requirements. Call us at 707-443-8662 or visit compassccu.org for all your banking needs. Equal housing lender. Member NCUA. Bottom of the fourth inning. Scores 4-0 Crabs. Kyle Nell will lead it off against Jack Rietzma. Rietzma finishing his warm-up tosses. Crabs, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. California Expos, no runs, 4 hits, and 1 error as well. Kyle Nell will step in. Will be Kyle Nell, Riley Cleary, Jalen Smith due up in this bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch to Nell is swung on and fouled straight back. It's 0-1. The 1 pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. I want to wish the best of luck to all the Little League All-Star teams playing in Southern Humboldt and Redway today. My little brother's on the Arcata All-Star team. The 1-1 pitch swung on, fouled off on the F Street 1-2. Best of luck to all the Little Leaguers out there trying to compete for the title down there in Redway. It's always a good time. The 1-2 pitch swung on and grounded through the left side of the infield for a base hit. So Nell will be on first with nobody out. And Kyle Nell is somebody to watch out for on the bases. He leads the Crabs in stolen bases. He's stolen 10 while only being caught once.
Next up for your Crabs, number 3, Riley
So he is definitely a threat to steal. He's already taken a pretty big lead as Riley Cleary will step up. First pitch to Cleary is outside. Nope, taken for a strike, 0-1. Fans not too happy about that. Fooled me. Going to Cleary, runner goes, pitches in the dirt, and Nell has his 11th stolen base of the season. Runner on second, nobody out. 0-2 coming up to Riley Cleary. The pitch. Swung on, slow grounder to the pitcher, and he's going to have Nell in a pickle. And he gets past the shortstop, and the second baseman eventually tags him out. A 1-5-6-4 fielder's choice for the Expos. So Riley Cleary will be on at first with one out. That'll bring up Jalen Smith. Not a great base running play from Kyle Nell being on second base. First pitch to Smith, runner goes. It's a ball, and they're going to get him at second. 2 base running mistakes in a row for the Crabs for the first 2 outs of this inning. There's now nobody on, 2 outs, and a 1-0 count to Jalen Smith. The 1-0 is in the dirt, 2-0. To Smith is high and outside, 3-0. Low and outside, ball 4. Crabs will have a runner on first with 2 outs. I'll bring up Coco Figueredo. First pitch to Figueredo is low, and it's 1-0. The fans are chanting ball 6, and every time the pitcher throws another ball, it's going to increase by 1. I've seen that as a tactic at college baseball games to try to throw the pitcher off. So that's the chanting you hear in the background. The 1-0 is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-1. One to Figueredo. Runner goes, swung on and missed, and the catcher drops it at home plate, and Jalen Smith's going to have a stolen base. Runner in scoring position now with 2 outs, 1-2 count on Coco Figueredo. 1-2 to Figueredo is in the dirt. 2-2. Two to Figueredo is swung on high, grounder to the shortstop. He's going to pick it up, throw to first, close play, and he is out. That will end the 4th inning as the Crabs fail to score. We head to the top of the 5th inning. It is 4-0 Crabs. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Solutions for Small Businesses provides bookkeeping and accounting support to small business owners, including full-service payroll processing. We are located at 8th and N in Arcata. For more information, call 707-267-7923 or visit www.solutions4sb.com. Top of the 5th inning, it's 4-0 Crabs. Zach Soronado will lead it off against Kyle Prusmeyer. First pitch is fouled straight back. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is a nice breaking ball in there for a strike.
That was nasty.
It's 0-2. The 0-2. Same pitch, and it's just high, apparently.
Come on up. What are you doing out there?
1-2.
Try the eye patch.
Oh, you're too funny. The 1-2 pitch is up high. 2-2.
Thank you.
I swear I keep saying there's a comedy club in Eureka. You really need to go and do a set. I think you'd kill it.
I would kill. There's no question about that.
The 2-2 pitch is just outside. Count goes hole 3-2. 3-2 pitch is in there for a call.
Yeah, he was already headed to the dugout before the arm went up.
He knew it. One down now.
That's only the second strikeout for Prusmeyer.
He's getting a lot of contact outs, which is good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how he gets him out,
Yeah.
right? We'll take
Just
it.
get him out.
Yeah.
Nico Rossi up now. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike, 0-1.
Well, when you get on, he picks him off.
Yes.
They ran themselves out of the
Yes,
fourth
he
inning.
does.
There were two out double. Ends up getting picked off. That hurts.
The 0-1 swung
Ooh.
on a miss.
Very late on that fastball.
Kyle Pressmeyer doing a very good job at pitching to contact in this game so far, I think. O2 is outside. 1-2. One-two pitch is inside. Count goes to 2-2. 2-2. Swung on, high, fly ball down the right field line, but it's going to drift foul out of play. Do it again, 2-2. Major League Baseball had an historic event today as they played their first ever game in Europe. As the 2-2 pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. We'll do it again, 2-2. As the Yankees and the Red Sox played today at London Stadium in the United Kingdom. And it was crazy. Score was 17-13 in favor of the Yankees. Wild game. 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. Nico Rossi, the count goes full 3-2. And the score was 6-6 in that game at the end of the first inning. The first inning took an hour.
Wow.
3-2 pitch, swung on, fly ball in the right field. Kyle Nell's going to make the catch.
I'm
Two
sure.
down.
I'm sure that was okay with the British. They play cricket, so
Yes.
an hour is nothing, right?
Yes, exactly. Although, if the people there were used to a soccer game, it was much longer than that.
Yeah, and much more interesting.
Hey, I like.
Sorry to all you soccer fans.
I
No,
like
I'm just
soccer.
teasing.
I'm
Yeah.
a soccer fan.
I know. Some of my favorite people are soccer fans, including you.
That'll bring up Bronson Chamberlain. The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike, going one. It was a crazy game, though. I was watching it. The game took over 4.5 hours.
Wow.
The 0-1 pitch is just outside, 1-1. But I think it's cool that they're playing games in
Yeah, it
London.
is.
I think it's cool to expose the game of baseball to a European audience. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 1-2. I just want to know what people in the UK think of baseball.
Well, if you watch Ken Burns' documentary, baseball, I remember I was watching it recently again for like the 100th time, and one of the early episodes he is talking about the origin of baseball and that the
1-2's outside, 2-2.
the British made fun of it because it was like a child's game as far as they were concerned. Because of course it's based on rounders, which is a child's game in the UK.
2-2 pitch, swung on high, grounder down the first base line, foul. Do it again, 2-2. Yeah, the origins of baseball are very interesting.
What a slide there from our bat boy, Riley McKees.
Time is called by Bronson Chamberlain at the plate. The 2-2 is swung on and grounded to the first baseman, Bryce Kirk. He's going to take it to the bag himself to complete the top of the fifth inning. The Expos fail to score as we head to the bottom of the fifth. The score is 4-0 Crabs. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark, bottom of the fifth inning. At Slice of Humble Pie, everything is made in-house and fresh. Dessert pies, deep-fried apple empanadas, fresh lemonade, and salads. Meat or vegetarian, as well as gluten-free hand pies. Slice of Humble Pie is located just off the Arcata Plaza at 828 I Street. Try the Slice of Humble Pie app and get 10% off your first order. Score is 4-0 Crabs here in the bottom of the fifth. And the big hitter, Damian Henderson, will lead it off against Jack Rietsma. Damian Henderson is 2 home runs away from tying the Crabs' all-time home run record in a season.
Oh, is he 2 from tying it?
Yeah,
I think
2.
He's 2 from tying it, so it's 10.
Yeah, 2 from. No, he has 7 home runs.
Oh, I thought he had 8.
Yeah, he has 7. First pitch to Henderson. I think we had that wrong last night.
I did have it wrong. I thought he had 8 last night.
Yeah, he is at 7 home runs currently. But he is well on pace to break that record. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and grounded fouled on the first base line. 1-1. It's not even July yet. He's almost to the record.
Oh, yeah.
No one else has gotten that close that early. In 2017, Ryan Myers had 8 home runs and got within 1 home run of tying the record. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and hit high and deep and foul. I mean, it didn't even look like he got all of that, and he still hit it very far. One-two pitch, outside, count goes to 2-2. 2-2 to Henderson is up high. Count goes to 3-2. To Henderson is swung on, fly ball in the left field. Rylan Greenlee is going to set up under it, make the catch for the first out. Rare weak contact from Damian Henderson. It's going to bring up Ryan Higgins.
Coming to bat, number 38, Ryan Higgins.
Yeah. Jalen Smith writes, his father just passed away recently. He writes his father's name in the box.
Okay. Mention that next time it comes up. First pitch to Higgins is swung on and grounded to the first baseman, Chamberlain. He's going to take it to the bag himself for the second out. That'll bring up Bryce Kirk. Bryce Kirk having a good season for the Crabs so far. Coming into this game hitting .333 with a .425 on base percentage, slugging .545, 18 RBIs, 3 home runs. I'd say that's pretty solid. First pitch to Kirk is outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is outside again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch, swung on and grounded to the second baseman, Garcia. He'll pick it up, flip to first. The Crabs go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the fifth. Score is 4-0 Crabs as we head to the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Humble Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Looking for a good realtor? Call Claire Patton with Forbes and Associates. Sarah Corliss in Trinidad will help you hit a home run. Check out HumboldtCountyRealEstate.com for more information. Located at 343 Main Street, Suite 814 in Trinidad. The phone number is 707-496-0259. Go Crabs, go. Top of the 6th inning, and for the second straight night, we have another good pitching performance. Kyle Pusmeyer has pitched well through the first 5 innings, and coming into the 6th, he has not allowed a run. Renteria will step in and take pitch in the strike zone, 0-1.
Renteria 0 for 2.
0-1 to Renteria. Swung on and missed. It's 0-2.
Blew that pitch past him.
Swung on and missed again. Strike 3, good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Andrew Renteria.
Bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in.
That'll bring up Chase Prieto.
Next up, number 15, Chase Prieto.
Preto's 2 for 2 tonight.
First pitch to Prieto is swung on and grounded to the shortstop Higgins, and he's not going to be able to get it. And Prieto's going to reach
E6.
on the error by Ryan Higgins. Runner on first, 1 out. I'll bring up Jace Chamberlain.
Next up, number 24, Jace Chamberlain.
Chamberlain's flied out twice, once to left and once to right.
And Jace Chamberlain is a big boy. A menacing presence at the plate.
Mess you up.
First pitch to him is outside, 1-0. Yeah, I would not want to run into him in a dark alley. But he can certainly hit a baseball far. Did it last season when the California Expos came in. 1-0 pitch is low and outside. Count goes to 2-0. Pitch is swung on and foul, tipped at the plate.
He just missed that one. That was a big cut.
It's 2-1. Is swung on and flipped over the head of Coco Figueredo in the left field for a base hit. Prieto's going to head into third. And they're going to keep Chamberlain at first, so it's going to be first and third. 1 out for the Expos.
Fifth hit of the night for the Expos.
It's going to bring up Rylan Greenlee.
Greeley's 0 for 2.
First pitch to Greenlee is inside, and it's 1-0. Pitch is swung on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Now some action out in the Crabs bullpen.
1-1 is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2. One-two pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3, and he chased a high pitch from Kyle Prusmeyer. Made him go up there. 2 down now. And I'll bring up Ricky Garcia.
Ricky Garcia.
First pitch to Garcia is in there for a called strike, 0-1. No one swung on, high fly ball down the right field line. It's going to fall out of play, foul. It's 0-2. O2 pitch, swung on and fouled off out of play.
Folks, don't forget that.
Or
The series
looks like they called a balk, maybe? A run came home, so I think they called a balk on that pitch.
They must have. They must have.
So a run's going to score, and Chamberlain's going to move to second. It's 4-1. It was a late call. I didn't really see any indication. So the 0-2 to Garcia is high and inside, and it's 1-2. So a balk brings in the first run for the Expos. The 1-2 pitch is swung on high, grounder to Bryce Kirk. At first, he's going to take it to the bag himself. And that will end the inning. So the Expos get 1 run off of a balk by the Crabs as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score is 4-1 in favor of the Crabs. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Carter Thompson will lead it off against Jack Rietzma. Swung on and missed by Thompson. It's 0-1.
Thompson does not have an at-bat yet tonight.
The one inside, 1-1.
It's hit by a pitch, and then before that, a sacrifice bunt.
1-1, and it's lined off of the third baseman's glove into left field for a base hit, and it took the glove right off of the third baseman, Chamberlain. Went up, tried to catch it, and took his glove off of him and went into left field.
It caught him.
Yeah, exactly. Runner on first, nobody out for the Crabs. It's going to bring up Dom Soto.
That's number 16, Dom Soto.
Soto's 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out to left.
First pitch to Soto is in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch, grounded foul on the first base line. It's 0-2. Pitcher steps off, recollects himself. And 0-2, Dom Soto is in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did, says Michael Cowan at first base. And that's going to be a strikeout. One down for the Crabs. That's going to bring up Kyle Nell.
Nella hitting 2 trips.
Next up, number 4, Kyle Nell.
First pitch to Nell is up high. It's 1-0. To Nell, runner goes. It's taken for a strike, and the play at second. And Carter Thompson has that base stolen.
He got under the tag. It was a good throw on a pitch that was perfect for throwing on, but
yeah, I thought he certainly had a chance of getting him.
I thought they got him. Yeah.
So runner at second, 1 out. The 1-1 count, Kyle Nell. Yeah, I thought they had him too, to be honest. Like he said, got under the tag. 1-1 to Nell. Swung on and fouled straight back to the screen. It's 1-2. One-two pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 down.
Leading the lineup
That's
for
going to
your
bring up
Crabs, number 3,
Riley Cleary. First pitch to Cleary is fouled straight back. 0-1. 1 pitch, runner goes. It's taken for a strike. And Thompson's going to have third base stolen. Nice
That was
jump.
not particularly close.
Yeah, that was a nice jump from Carter Thompson. Steal third. So 0-2 on Riley Cleary. Runner on third, 2 outs. It's 4-1 Crabs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 0-2 pitch is swung on, high fly ball, foul, out of play. Still 0-2. Cleary batting .333 with runners in scoring position. .02 pitch, swung on and fouled back again. We'll do it again, 0-2. .02 pitch, swung on, high fly ball down the right field line. The right fielder heading over. It's going to fall out of play, foul. 0-2, and Riley Cleary putting together a good battle. .02 to Cleary. It's
Oh,
swung
nasty.
on and missed strike 3 on a nasty pitch. So the Crabs fail to score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The score is 4-1 Crabs heading into the top of the 7th. The professor, Benjamin Schaefer, will have the rest of the action for you. You're listening to Humboldt Crabs Baseball on KGOE 1480. Welcome back to the ballpark. Make sure to follow the Crabs on Game Changer, whether you're at home, on the go, or at the ballpark. Follow every Crabs game with live pitch-by-pitch tracking, live scoring, and season stats for every player. Download the Game Changer app on your mobile device or visit HumboldtCrabs.com and click on the scoreboard at the top of the screen. Top of the 7th inning, 4-1 Crabs, and to take you through the rest of the game, here is the professor, Benjamin Schaefer.
Thank you, Liam. Haddad, Sarando, and Rossi for the Expos, with the Crabs leading 4-1. Kyle Prosmeyer pitching a great game, out for his 7th inning. That 1 run is an unearned run. And the first pitch from Prosmeyer shows bunt, does Haddad, and misses it. It's 0-1. Haddad has 2 hits tonight, a single and a double. He also made a fine play to get a runner at home earlier in the game. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and he hits that one foul past third base. So a ball and a strike now, the count. So a ball and a strike, the count. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Expos. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. There's a fastball, a called strike on the outside corner, and a ball and 2 strikes now, the count. Prosmeyer rocks, and the next pitch. Ooh. I think that Haddad thought he was out. He was headed for the dugout, and it's called a ball. Even the batter thought that was a strike. He was halfway to the dugout.
He knows he was lucky.
Yikes.
Oh, man.
2-2 the count. All right. Here's the 2-2. He hits that one high in the air to right field. That is a high fly ball. And Nell coming under it. And there's one away. So here's Sorondo 0 for 2. Now some action out in the Crabs bullpen. We have a right-hander out there and a right-hander also in the Expos bullpen. Here's the first pitch to Sorondo, and he fouls it out onto the sidewalk. Sorondo fly just right and then struck out looking. 0-1 the count. Persmeyer rocks. And the 0-1 fastball on the inside corner. 0-2. Here's a little quiz for you. Persmeyer's number 44, Liam. What Major League Baseball players, famous Major League Baseball players, also had number 4? How many can you name? 0-2 count. Grounded foul. They're both before your time, so don't feel bad.
I'm probably not going to name any, to be honest.
Hank Aaron,
Oh, yeah.
Reggie Jackson.
I should know that.
0-2 the count. The 0-2 fastball fouled out of play. One of Hoke's favorite baseball quotes was Reggie Jackson, who said, whenever I'm batting, there's a runner in scoring position. There's always I don't capture the I don't do justice to it. The 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts for Persmeyer.
Next up, number 7, Nico Rossi.
And here's Nico Rossi, 0 for 2. My favorite quote about Reggie Jackson, I don't know who was a pitcher who said it about him, is when they had that Reggie bar. I don't know if you remember. You probably don't. It was before your time.
No,
when I was a kid, there was a candy bar called the Reggie bar, and a pitcher said of it, "What happens when you unwrap the wrapper? Does it tell you how good it is?" There's a fly ball to center field. That ends the top of the 7th. Crabs lead it 4-1. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, welcome back to the ballpark. 7th inning stretch at the Arcata Ballpark. Crabs leading 4-1. Bottom of the 7th inning will be Jalen Smith, Coco Figueredo, and Damian Henderson. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Expos. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. And here he is, Krusty the Crab is in the park, making his way through the crowd now, waving at his many fans. These two teams will meet again tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow at 12:30. Should be a lovely day for baseball tomorrow. Here's Jalen Smith to lead it off. He's 1 for 2, and he takes a slider low and away, 1-0 the count. I don't know if this is still, I think this is still the same pitcher for the Expos. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the same guy. I think it is. 1-0 pitch is tapped down towards third. In on it is Chamberlain, bare hand throw, and it's going to be wide. That'll be an infield hit for Jalen Smith. A swinging bunt, and Smith's aboard for the third time tonight. And here's Coco Figueredo, 1 for 3.
Next up, pass clear, number 1, Coco Figueredo.
Smith over at first, short lead. Rietsma looks over there. He goes. The pitch is outside. The throw down the second is not in time. Jalen Smith has stolen second. So Smith in scoring position with the count 1-0 to Figueredo. Look out at second, and Rietsma deals 1-0, and there's a slider right over the heart of the plate for a called strike, 1-1. Rietsma sets and fakes to second. Nobody's covering. The 1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Slider in there for a called strike. Smith steals third. Krabs stealing more or less at will against the Expos pitching now, against the Rietsma. Got a huge jump. But the count's 1-2 to Figueredo, who didn't think much of that call. Smith over at third. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 2-2. Krabs up 4-1, looking for the fifth run right here with nobody out and a runner at third. 2-2 pitch. In the air to shallow left field. Shortstop going out, and he'll catch it on the outfield grass. No advance, so Figueredo fails to advance the runner. And with one out, here's Damian Henderson. He's had an off night. He's only tripled tonight.
I know, disappointing.
And 3 trips. Yeah, it's something of a slump. I don't know what's going on with him.
Not good enough.
Expos have the infield in except the first baseman, who's playing about halfway deep. Here's the pitch. Swing, a big cut at a breaking pitch, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Breaking pitch is low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This is high, 2-1. The 2-1. Fastball on the outside corner, 2-2 now to Henderson. It's turned rather chilly at the park tonight.
Yes, it has.
2-2. Fastball is high, and the count goes full. Three-two pitch. Fouled off the hands and out over our heads and out onto F Street. Count remains 3-2.
488 people at the ballpark tonight.
Now Henderson steps out.
I think there were over 800 last night, right?
Yeah, we had a big night last night. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, got him. 2 away.
Final attendance figures in, folks. 488 of your beautiful baseball.
So Ryan Higgins will be the hitter. 0 for a couple of runs scored.
Next up, number
So Jalen Smith still over at third. He's done everything he can to get over there and get in a scoring position, but his teammate's not able to get him around. There's a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, and it's a slow roller over to first. And Chamberlain will take it to a bag himself, and they will strand Smith over at third. No runs, there was a hit, there were no errors, and 1 left. And at the end of 7, it's 4-1 Crabs. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, we are back, top of the 8th inning, with new pitcher on the mound for the Crabs. This is really hard to tell with these uniforms. It's hard to see his number. I'm not sure who it is.
the folks at Lost Coast Brewery brought you fans a parting gift for later towards the end of the game. Invite you to stick around for that.
Try to get a number and a name on this new pitcher.
For this surprise gift, so stick around for that. Thank you, Val. And thank you, Lost Coast Brewery, for sponsoring Pirate Night.
Crabs lead at 4-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Expos. 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs.
It's number 7, Devontae Butler.
It is Devontae Butler. Okay. Huh. Well, I thought he was going to be starting tomorrow.
Number 7 on the mound.
Warming up on the mound for
Figured he'd be starting tomorrow, but instead he comes in here in the 8th inning in relief. Butler having a great season for the Crabs. He didn't pitch quite as well last time out. In fact, I guess he didn't pitch super well on the road. He's been brilliant at home, though.
Had a rough game in Lincoln.
Okay.
I believe it was Saturday night in Lincoln.
I see. Oh, before that, he was literally unhittable.
At home, he has been quite good.
Bronson Chamberlain to lead it off. Then back to the top, it was Renteria and Prieto in the top of the 8th inning. So Devontae Butler out on the mound. Well, it looks like we got a right-hander beginning to throw in the Expos bullpen. I noticed they're leaving Rietzma in the game. Rietzma's pitched pretty well. I mean, there's no reason to take him out, but I think also they're just thin on pitching.
might be it.
And saving up for tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Sunday game, the last game. There's a line drive at the shortstop for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 8th. And here's Andrew Renteria, 0 for 3.
For the Expos, number 2, Andrew Renteria.
And here's the first pitch to Renteria. It's a fastball, low and away. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 misses down low, 2-0. The 2-0 misses down low, 3-0. Is a strike. Thing I love about Devontae Butler, he gets the ball, throws the ball. 3-1 pitch. In on the hands, and it's fouled out of play, and the count goes full. No messing around out there.
I love it.
No long moments of introspection. Just gets the ball, throws the ball. 3-2 pitch. In on the hands, and he pops it in the air out to second base. Out on the grass is Smith, and there's 2 away. Here's Chase Prieto, 2 for 3. Crabs have not gotten him out tonight. He singled twice, and then a board on an error by Higgins. Came around to score in the 6th inning. That's the only run of the game for the Expos. Here's the pitch. Slider in there for a called strike on the inside corner. Good pitch. The 0-1. Fastball on the outside corner. He's ahead of Prieto, 0-2. That's the littlest Crab fan I've ever seen right there. A tiny little baby here at the ballpark enjoying Crabs baseball. 0-2 pitch. Get him going early. There's a swing and a miss. They're going to throw down to first to complete the play, and the Expos go in order in the 8th. Crabs lead 4-1. This is Crabs baseball, 1480 KGOE. Nick Castro.
What's his number?
12. All right, I don't know if we're back, but I'm going to guess we are back. Bryce Kirk to lead off the bottom of the 8th for the Crabs. It'll be Kirk, Thompson, and Soto, with the Crabs leading 4-1. One run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Expos. 4 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. New pitcher for the Expos is Nick Castro. And here's Kirk, 2 for 3. Left-handed hitter against the right-hander Castro. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Castro, I think, played in last night's game, but he was in the field. Pitch misses high. Yeah, he was at third base last night. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. 2-1 now to Kirk. Two one in there at the knees for a strike, and it counts even to Kirk. Two and two the count. Here's the pitch. In the air to center field. Center fielder going back. It's going to be over his head. It's going to roll all the way up to the fence. Kirk going around first, and he will easily cruise into second with a stand-up double to dead center field. So Kirk out at second to start off the 8th inning, and here's Carter Thompson. He has a sacrifice bunt. He was hit by a pitch, and then he singled. Kirk out at second. Castro looks out there and deals a breaking pitch. I guess high. I don't know where that missed. The 1-0 fouled up against the screen. A ball and a strike to count. Fastball rides high, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Popped high in the air. Infield, right side. Second baseman coming in, and he has it for the first out. No advance. So here's Dom Soto. Soto 0 for 3.
Next up, your catcher, number 16, Dom Soto.
And the pitch to Soto is a fastball high. The 1-0. High in the air on the infield behind second base. Second baseman Garcia calling for it, and he has it for out number 2. Last inning, Jalen Smith led off with a single and then stole second and third. But the Crabs were unable to plate him as Figueredo popped out, Henderson struck out, and Higgins grounded out to first. This inning, Kirk led off with a double to center field, and Thompson popped out. Soto popped out, and here's Nell. See if he can bring him around. Here's the pitch. Slider away, it's 1-0. Nell is 1 for 3. The next pitch is fouled out onto the street. A ball and a strike to count. And the pitch. Fouled out onto the street again. And it's 1-2 now to Nell. Ninth inning, it'll be Chamberlain, Greenlee, and Garcia for the Expos. The 1-2. Grounded slowly out to short. Should end the inning. He's up with it. Throw to first. And once again, the Crabs strand the leadoff runner. But they lead 4-1. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE. All right, top of the ninth inning, Crabs leading at 4-1. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Expos. 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Crabs. Crabs looking for their 12th win of the season against 10 losses. And a series victory over the Expos. Tomorrow at 12:30, these two teams will meet for the final game of this 3-game series. And then Tuesday night, we have, next week. Tuesday night, Wednesday and Thursday, the 4th, will be the Solano Mudcats. Will be here, and 4th of July, always a big day. That's a 2:30 game on the 4th of July. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week, it'll be the Puff Capitalists, who are a very good ball club. And so lots of great baseball coming up next week, and you should definitely come out and celebrate the 4th of July with us on Thursday, 2:30 game. So here's Chamberlain. He's 1 for 3. Devontae Butler out on the mound for his second inning of work, and here's the pitch. Fastball for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball is a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Man, Butler's got a live fastball. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball is high and outside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away. Ryan Greenlee will be the hitter. He's 0 for 3. Well, he may not have pitched well on the road in Lincoln, but he's back to his old tricks tonight, it looks like to me, here in the 9th inning. Devontae Butler mowing down the Expos. Here's a pitch. Fastball right down the middle for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Next pitch is a fastball at the knees on the outside corner, and he's ahead of Greenlee. 0-2 now. The 0-2 to swing and a miss. Got him. Third strikeout for Butler. And here's Ricky Garcia, 0 for 3. Last shot for the Expos tonight. Gates open at 12 tomorrow, and should be a beautiful day for baseball. You're going to want to get out here early and get in line for a good seat. Here's the pitch. Fastball down low. It's 1-0. I don't think it's a special dress-up day or anything tomorrow. Just going to play baseball. 1-0 pitch. Ooh, in there for a strike with a slider. 1-1. Man, he just makes it look so easily, Butler. That's that easy wind up. There's a slider that misses low. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded out to short, should end the game. Slow roller up with it. Throw to first is in time. Nicely done by Higgins and Kirk to dig it out. And that ends the ball game as the Expos go 1, 2, 3 in the ninth. For the Expos, a run on 5 hits, 1 error. For the Crabs, 4 runs, 9 hits, 2 error. The win goes to Kyle Persmeyer, who I think is 2-0 now on the season, although I don't see the stats. And the save to Devontae Butler. That's his first, I believe. And the loss goes to Jack Rietzma. Crabs now 12-10 on the season. I don't know what the Expos record is. Well, it's been a delight bringing you the ball game tonight. Don't forget to come out and join us tomorrow night. But if you can't make it to the ballpark, you can always catch us on the radio. Liam and I will be on at 12:25 tomorrow. Till then, this is Benjamin Schaefer along with Liam Warner. It's been a pleasure bringing you all the action tonight. Thanks for listening. This is Crabs Baseball, 1480 KGOE.